You know, I've been fortunate throughout my life not to have had any serious diseases or major injuries. So I haven't had the opportunity to have to heal from something as serious as cancer. But I'm also a person who takes care of my health. I started eating healthy. I reduced the amount of meat that I was eating. I started juicing. Many of you all probably juice too in the morning. I have my protein. I do it as much as I can. Amino acids. I have magnesium. I started eating spelt bread instead of white and wheat bread, which, by the way, a lot of this wheat we're eating is not really true wheat, ladies and gentlemen. And I checked out a documentary a while back called What the Health. And I watched a lot of these documentaries, Forks Over Knives, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And they all, on some level, had an impact on me in terms of the way that I was eating. But what's also important is dental health. A lot of people don't know people die from not having proper dental health. I had a friend of mine, and I know he's watching this, he's in Atlanta, and he went to the dentist and he had a tooth that was so rotten that if the blood from the rotten tooth had gotten into his bloodstream, the doctor told him it would have killed him. So this is nothing to mess around with. Dental health is very important. If you all don't believe this, you need to do some research and just Google, "Can my teeth kill me?" And you'll find out that yes, if you're not taking proper care of your teeth, it can be a cause of death. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating this. And then there's the issue of HIV, which is not gone away, which I don't know why people are still laying down and getting together without even knowing the status of their partner. That is shocking to me. And what's really interesting is that you have more older people now who are contracting HIV because we're more sexually active into our older age with a lot of Viagra and a whole lot of stuff. You know, people are just more active and it's still taking risks because they didn't come up in a generation of using condoms. So, ladies and fellas, do you know the status of your partner? I do. I know the status of everyone who I've ever been intimate with over the last 10 years. I know my status right now. My last test was 3 months ago. Not just HIV, the whole barrage of tests. I need to see everything. I want to know if you are a well person. And for those of you all who say it's an uncomfortable question to ask, well, what's more uncomfortable, that or finding out you contracted HIV because you didn't have the courage or to take the responsibility to ask whether or not your partner had been tested? In fact, if a man meets you, ladies, I'm talking to you this from a man's perspective, I'm going to ask you. I'm not going to wait for you to ask me because I'm concerned about my health. So let me ask you this. Do you know your status? And do you know the status of your partner? If not, what the hell are you doing?